Okay, so my husband is oiling my old treadle that I got. So it'll work because it's really working hard. And he uses this, see this cording right there? What do you call that, Ralph? That
What?
cording.
This?
Yes.
There used to be a leather band, but I put an O-ring material.
Yeah, and he just used super glue. Because that's one, we got it, we only paid 30 bucks for it years ago. Because it didn't have the thing, but he put that on there. So he's oiling it. I guess there's a few spots. In case you ever can get one of these. See that hole there? And then there's another hole there. Then there's a little thing here that flips up. And you oil inside there, and then this tightens. This was at my old farmhouse, so it's really stiff and kind of worn out because we had no heat there. It's an old farm. So he's trying to get it. Has the thing where you have to step on it by foot. And a couple of the knobs are missing, but I like it that way because my grandkids can't get into it, and I keep some stuff in there because if it's open, they'll get into it. And I'll show you the other drawers in a little bit after he gets it oiled and set up. And now, see the bobbins, how they are? They're almost like a bullet. And I had to go on eBay to order. I only have one bobbin that came with it, so I ordered some on eBay I found for like $14.99 for like 4 bobbins with free shipping, which is good, so I can thread up extra. And this I left loose because he's got to oil that. Anyways.
Need a Q-tip.
A Q-tip? I'll go get it. All right, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're back. We'll see if you can see what he's doing. So if you get one of these and you know how to take care of it, he's pretty smart. I wish he wasn't working all these hours. He knows how to do everything. One year he made rocking chair cradles for my girls when they were babies. Hopefully, maybe this summer I'll get him to make a video of that, how he makes them. And maybe we can actually sell some on YouTube. They're so adorable. It's like a little rocking chair with a cradle attached to the end, like the Amish used to have or in the old days. So, he oils everything so it runs nice and smooth. I did like 4 or 5 quilts on this years ago, and I used to make my girls' dresses because we didn't have electricity back then. We used to have just a generator we used once in a while, but in the beginning, the first year, we didn't even have a generator.
Screwdriver to loosen that up.
Yep. Okay. I will get. I think there's one in the drawer, the middle drawer. This middle, right here.
Phillips. It's a Phillips.
Oh, it's a Phillips. It's not a. Yeah, there's the one. Is that the right one?
I need a flat.
Oh, a flathead. Okay, gotcha. I'll be right back. Okay, you got the flathead right there. Whoop, fingers in the way. I'll just get a close up. This stuff in the background is what I got with my couponing for emergency prepping. And then after he does this, I'll just practice on a few scraps of material so I make sure the oil doesn't get onto a good fabric when I'm ready. And I'll just get that little bit of oil drips out of it. There's our baby chicks, meat birds. The orange stuff it's electrolytes that you put in their water when they're little like that. And the food is still in the jar. 1 second, I'll take a close-up look. Oh, if they move, they won't move. 1 second. I'll go around this side. Yeah, I'm going to fill that. I just wanted them to get to the bottom of it first. And that is my Back to Basics book that I'm doing our drawing on after we get 500 subscribers, and that'll be another video. I'll take some pictures of the inside. It's got everything on it. These are going to be our meat birds. I thought I ordered 20, but I did only order 10 because I wanted to see how it would work out. But they sent me 12 just in case any died, but none of them died. They were all good and healthy, so we'll see how this goes. Keep telling my son don't get attached because they got to go outside in the barn once they get all their feathers and they're ready. But I noticed the Aubuchon stores always put their chicks in like tanks, so it works out good. So the kids can still see them.
Can you turn that handle?
Sure. Which handle? This one? Need me to turn it still? 1 second.
Turn it.
Sorry. Because I'm trying to video record and... Is that pedal working okay? See how you work the pedal? No electricity. We should rig that up so it's also charging the solar panel while it's spinning. Charging a generator like those windmills. Bet you could figure something like that. I bet that'd be... Put a belt on it and charge something. The wheel. Okay. Oh, I didn't know there was another hole down in there. Well, that's cool. See, there's spots where you have to keep it oiled. I'll tell you, this thing is heavy. It's cast iron, isn't it? It's like cast iron. But it's pretty cool if you can get one. And then it closes up in the box. And I'll show you the attachments after they came when it's in this little copper case. It's pretty cool. So I'll probably title this How to Oil an Old Treadle Sewing Machine. That's okay. What kind of oil are you using so they can see?
Oh, it's really probably not the right one, but that's what I'm using.
Yeah, it's just an oil for tools. Oiling your lubricant for tools.
The oil is for pneumatic tools.
Yeah. Well, you do it.
3-in-1.
Yeah. So 3-in-1 you would recommend as the best. Right?
I think that's what used to come with them.
Mm-hmm. Well, you do it what you got. My daughter wanted to do quilting, and she wanted to know how. She wanted me to hurry up and make a video on how to make a quilt so she can see it because she lives down in New Hampshire. So like a lot of the videos I started was for my kids. But if we're not around anymore and they still inherit this, they'll know what to do because they can just look up Daddy on YouTube and see how to adjust it. So, okay, there's another plate. Oh. I'll tell you one thing, these machines don't break. I have another one, a good machine he bought me from Sears when we first got married. And it lasted a long time, but it doesn't work anymore. And this thing is like from the 1800s and it's still working. Just needs a little doctoring up. I mean, that other sewing machine, I think he paid $500 for it when we first got married. But I wore that out. I used that a lot too when we had electricity. I'm just trying to get in there, so if somebody's really having to know how to do this. You hear the chickens and the... All right, I gotta check something in the kitchen. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Everything's so stiff from being in the house, the old house. I didn't even know that came off there. Does it need a cleaning? Do you need more paper towel or anything? He's a perfectionist. He does a good job at everything. Whoop, there goes my fingers again getting in the way.
I could use a couple more Q-tips.
Okay, I'll be back. Okay. Let's see if you can see what he's doing. He's using that to clean those grooves. And usually if it's your first time getting a treadle, sometimes they're not always in perfect shape. And you have to either do some maintenance on them to get them so they're functioning properly. A lot of people don't realize that you have to oil them. I would have never known if he didn't tell me when we first got it. So, you can still see I tried getting this stuff off the top. I gotta have to try some other kind of cleaner. I didn't want to take off the pattern. I'll try it. After he gets this done, I'll kind of go through it with a little bit of warm soapy water. See.
Does this tip up yet?
Yeah, you gotta unhook the belt. I don't know if you unhook it up here, it'd probably be easier.
Hold that right there. Don't push it away.
Whoop. Mm-hmm. This machine is made so you can put it down in the bottom and then close it up when you're not sewing.
Now what is that right there? Does that move?
Don't know.
Looks like it does.
I remember when we lost our electric, I'm like, I don't care about the electric, but I can't go without sewing. I have to have be able to sew, because, you know, especially when your kids are growing, it's like. And when we found this, it was like an answer to prayer. It was just like $30. Oh my God. A friend of ours used to have an antique shop, so we got a Hoosier from them, and of course we ended up selling our Hoosier because it wouldn't fit in the new house, but it was a real nice one too. And this from them. So there, you got it. About. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's pretty good. Going fast. This little thing here is where you thread your bobbins.
He's working with it. He loosen that roller a little more.
Well, usually when you push it in to put the bobbin, it's supposed to go around. You're supposed to lock it in. I don't even remember. It's been so long. Yeah, see that little thing going back and forth? I just wanted to point that out. See this going back and forth? That's where the thread goes and fills the bobbin. When you put that bobbin in there. It's cool. Watch that paper don't get caught down in there. But it's running smooth now. And I'll be able to make some quilting videos, and I found all the patterns from when my girls were little, so now I can... I'm sorry, you need me to hold the light?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm trying to hold the camera and the light, so now I'm going to make some pajamas and things for my grandkids, my granddaughter. And it's funny because I made that nightgown and it looked like brand new no matter how many times I washed it when you make them homemade. That it was passed on to all my girls, and then I finally gave it to my niece. It just lasted forever. Not like in the stores where they wear out. Okay, we'll be back in a minute. Now to replace the pieces that he took off. This might be a bit of a long video, but if you want to learn how to do this the right way, you have to watch it, because it takes it'll give you a good machine for a long time. Especially for you off-gridders and preppers. I don't know if much of you women sew, but or who has one of these machines. If you have one of these kind of machines, post below in the comment. Let us know what you use, what you sew with yours, or if you're looking to get a machine, let us know. I know they had a few on eBay, but sometimes you have to go to those local places where you pick them up. They won't. So, we got these plates. Yep, that's good. The other one's right here. What are you looking for, the plate? See if that oil will take that dirt off up here. See where that looks like it's cleaning it as it's doing that too. Yeah, it is. It's taking it off.
It's trying to light there. Taking the paint.
Oh, well.
That one goes in the back.
Yeah, it goes upside down in the back. There. Perfect. Perfect. Can't wait to start using it.
Wow.
Doesn't matter. It can be cleaned up anyways. Yeah, that's good. Pops in and out. That was so stiff before. It's moving good now.
Oh, that takes the pressure off.
Mm-hmm. Want that?
There's a screw behind it that you can.
You're Whoop. It's running good. Let's get everything back in.
A little squeak.
It's all right. Squeak don't bother me. It'll work its way out after using it. The oil will run through it. Okay, we'll be back. He's quite the handyman. Yep. Got my machine going really nice now. I guess because we were full-time in the ministry back years ago, and we had to live on like pretty much $100, $150 a week, you learn to be frugal, and it actually makes you smarter because you have to do everything yourself. But he's always been real smart, fixes everything. Jack of all trades. That's why we started this YouTube channel. I said between what we both learned, we can help others that are starting out, might not know. See, back then we didn't have the YouTube. We used that Back to Basics book. Helped us a lot too. Of course, he was working for Chimbro at the time, and he worked with just fixing all kinds of equipment and stuff, so he knows. And he's built little buildings. We've built so many things. So, okay, we'll be back. I promised you I would show you some of my. This is the parts that came with this. And pause this for a minute while I open it. Okay, so these are the parts. It actually came with this old, look at all these different pieces. Paper. And tells you what the different foots are for. You can see that. Anyways, it came with all these different. I don't think I've used much of these because I don't really know how. It does, oh, there's the flathead screwdriver we had. Came with it. But when I get a chance, I will look into it. But most of the time I just do quilting or make little outfits. I don't get into too much fancy stuff. But if you can see, this is a beautiful velvet, purple velvet inside. It's very well done. Nothing like what you get today in the stores. So that goes back in there. And close the top. So it's copper. See? Like a copper color. But anyways, then I usually keep them there and I don't put the knobs on. Eventually I'm going to buy some knobs, but right now I don't want them on because my grandkids. And then this is the middle drawer. There's some more parts that came with it. Pretty cool. Now, I don't know what this is for. If any of you out there know, comment in the comments below, because I'm not quite sure. And there's all these different types of plates. See? And different things that come with it. So I assume this, I don't know, must be for some kind of stuff. I'll have to research more, but right now it's not a priority. Another piece. Oh, this one looks like making it edge. I mean, I'm a standard sewer. I do quilting and I do clothes, but I haven't done too much fancy stuff. I usually do it the old way, so. But that's what's in there. And, of course, this piece here, see where this crack is? This, push this and lift this up, and that closes it, and then you can put this down. And this is where your bobbin goes right here. When you're threading it, you put that in there. And the only thing these old machines don't have is a light, and that's because they didn't have electric back then. But this here, let me see if I can get it out, is what their bobbin looks like. See it? And then inside, this is what the actual bobbin looks like. See it? And then what you do, I'll pause this a minute. Okay, so you would put your bobbin in between there and then feed this through here. And then I usually put my thread right here, or unless it goes, let me see, it's been a while, so I don't have to look up a video. Because I know it's here too. So I think I used to just leave my thread right here or hold my fingers out when I did it. Like when the thread was up here, I just held it like this as it fed, but it worked. So anyways, that's that. And then to put it back, you just slide that, see that string and that crack? You slide that down that slot and it pulls right up. So you just slide it and then pull it up, and you push your finger down on this to hold it from unwinding. Then you stick it back in here. I'll pause it again. Like that, you just stick it back in. And then, of course, when you thread your thread that's up here and you do your bobbin, you just would pull it like you would a regular, pull it through with this needle. Just lower this like this and pull it through. And it, of course, if I had thread on there, it would pull that right up. And that's how you would thread it. When I make some of my videos on quilting and some pajamas for my grandkids, I'll show you how it's done when I get thread and stuff in there. And then this is how you run it. You just use the pedal, slides like that, runs like that, and it's pretty cool. So you're getting your exercise at the same time. This might be good for my knee. I think it might help exercise my knee. And you can use 2 feet too. I've seen people, I've done it before like that. So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. And we're going to be having a drawing for the first 500 subscribers. We're going to be doing a drawing for the Back to Basics book. So if you like this, give us a thumbs up. And we'd love to have you. Give us any comments in the comment section. We'd ask you that if you have any questions about the sewing machine, if you know what some of those parts can be used for, just let me know. I'm looking forward to your input. If you have one of these machines or you're looking forward to getting one, just give us comments. We like the comments, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Anyways, we also, if you'd like to help support this channel, we do have a Patreon account, and we also have a PayPal, and they'll be in the links below. So thank you. Have a blessed day, and see you later.